how to make a digital business card on Canva. Hi guys, today I'm going to teach you how you can create your own business card by simply using Canva. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to search in the search bar business card. And then we have these two options over here. We have the portrait, which we will see first right now. Now this will send us to this page where we can see different templates of business cards that we could use and edit for ourselves, but in a portrait format. Now going back, we're going to search the same thing and we're going to click on the business card landscape. And then this will show us this format over here, which is landscape. Now the type of business card that you want to do depends on you, if you want it to be portrait or do you want it to be landscape. Now for landscape, this is typically used when you're going to hand out a physical card. But if you're going for a virtual business card, we're simply going to go back and then we're going to select the portrait one over here. Because our topic for today is to create a digital business card, we're going to use the portrait version, which will be perfect to be used on a phone setting or something digital. Now, it is also up to you if you want to use a template over here to make your life easier. But for me, I'm going to create my own template by clicking on this create a blank business card option over here. Now this will redirect us to this page over here where we can edit and create our business card. As you can see, once again, the templates options are over here if and whenever you change your mind. There's also styles over here where you can see the different color palettes, font sets, and combinations. And right now I'm going to create a simple virtual business card that is focused on my business, which I'm going to have coffee as the main theme. Now the first thing we're going to do is we're going to change the background. Now you can change the background by simply clicking it over here, and then you can change the color that you want it to be. I'm going to change it to a more brownish color. As you can see, if you look very closely, you can see that there's a cut on the edges because when you download this later on, the shape of your business card will have a soft edge. Now the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to search on the element and then we're going to search on the topic coffee. Then we can either click on photos or graphics. For now, I'm going to go with graphics and we're going to have, and I'm going to choose the design that we would use for our, and then I'm going to choose a design that we will use for our business card. I'm going to choose this over here as a frame for our photo later on. I'm going to put it over there. We can have multiple options as we see here. There's different styles, different patterns for the splash. I'm going to go back. Then we're going to search for one more that we can use to add into our business card. I'm going to choose this option over here, and then we're simply going to click and drag it into our business card, and then just like that. Then we're going to resize this just like that. Then the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to go back to elements, and then I'm going to add a shape that I will put on the top of our virtual card. We're simply going to drag it like that. Then I'm going to turn it into a darker color. It's like that, or we can choose any color that we want, and then I'm going to make this center, change its position to forward, and then we're going back to elements, and then we're going to look for the frames for different photos over here. By clicking click all, we will be able to see all the different frames for the photos over here, and then you can choose anything you want for your photos. But for now, I'm simply going to choose the plain circle. Then we're going to drag it over here. I'm going to make it centered and then make it fit into our canvas. And I'm going to adjust the framing according to where the picture is. Then we're going to change its position to forward so that it's covering the picture frame. To adjust it even more. Actually, I'm going to make it a bit smaller so it's easier. And just like that, we have a coffee frame for our image. Now to add an image, you can simply click on the frame. Then we're going to go to uploads. Then you can add any image that you want. I'm going to use this photo over here. We're going to actually reposition the frame a bit for now. Then we're going to drag this into the picture frame. And then we can adjust the position back to forward so that the coffee stain is over our image. Now, the next thing I want to do is I want to add a line that will add to the design, to the separation over here. Simply going to search for line, then click on the graphics. I'm going to choose something appropriate like this one. Make it bigger, make it a bit centered, and then I'm going to edit its position to backwards. Not too backwards though. Then change the color to something appropriate. For now, we're going to choose for black. And just like that, we have a top order for our business card. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a text under it. We're simply going to look for an appropriate font that we like. I'm going to use this font over here. I'm simply going to click and drag. And I'm going to edit it like that. Then you can put your name over here. Can make it smaller, make it centered. Then you can add a smaller text over here. Going to recenter this again. And then this is where we will put our job title over here. And delete this section here. Then we can make this smaller. And then put it under our name. We're going to make this much more centered. Just like that. Then our title, just like that. Make it more higher. Like that. And now the next thing I'm going to add is our phone number. I'm going back to elements and then I'm going to search phone icon. Then click on graphics. And then you can choose any graphics here that you like. I'm going to choose a simple one like this one. So to drag it over here and then make it smaller. Just like that. And then reposition it on your card. And then we're going to add another text beside it, which will contain our phone number. Change this color to black. Can put it over here. And this will be our phone number. I'm going to put a random number for now, 9999. This is where we will put our phone number. Just like that. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to search for mail icon. Going to select an icon. I'm going to choose this one because it is similar to our phone icon from earlier. You can make it overlap so we can make sure that it is the same size. And we're going to drag it down just like that. Going to copy this over here. And this is where you would put your email address at gmail.com. And like that. And reposition it once again. And then the next thing I want us to add is our address. Going to search pin icon. Click on see all. And then once again, find an appropriate design. Going to choose this simple pin icon. Make it smaller. And drag it over here. Make sure it's similar like that. And then we're going to copy this text over here and then move it over here. Then this is where you put your address again. Once again, address. Then drag it that. It's like that. Then now we have our simple business card. And then the next thing we're going to do is we're going to add social media. Then we're going to add our social medias like Facebook icon. Simply going to click and drag over here. Actually, I'm going to choose a different style. We're going to click on see all. And I'm going to choose this one. Smaller. Like that. I'm going to copy this title over here. Then drag it over here. I'm going to put social media. Make sure it's centered. Just like that. Then we're going to add more icons. We're going to add Facebook, Instagram icon. We're going to put the similar icon with Facebook. Going to overlap it for a bit to make sure it's the same size. Just like that. And we're going to move it over here. The next thing we're going to search is Twitter icon. And then we're going to choose the same thing, something similar to this. We're going to change the color to black. Then we're going to make it smaller. Going to overlap it to make sure it's the same. And then just like that, we're going to center this 3 for now. We're going to only have this 3 social medias. Make sure they are similar in distance. This centered just like that. And now because this is virtual, you can actually make this specific icons into a hyperlink by clicking this. Then you can simply put in your Facebook link, just like that. And when people click this, they will be redirected to your Facebook account. And you can do the same thing with the Instagram and Twitter. Now we're going to copy this, and then I'm going to drag it on the bottom. Then we're going to add a mini border underneath. And just like that, we created our own digital business card in Canva. I admit it doesn't look that great, but if you want a more professional work, you can simply click on templates over here. Actually, I'm going to download this as a photo. Then we're going to add a new page. Then we're going to upload the photo that I just downloaded. And then we're going to click on edit image. And then we can see it in a mock-up, just like this. And then we're going to click on phone. This is what it would look like on a phone. And then this is what people would see when they view our virtual business card. And that's it, guys. Hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching.